A beautiful evening to every single one of you who is watching us from wherever you're at, be it home, your office. Maybe you're on your way home, you're in a car, you're in a public vehicle, and you're watching us live on Facebook. A wonderful evening to you. This is Let's Talk, your number one relationship show to ever hit your screens. My name is Esiedua Akomia, and I'm always your host of Let's Talk. Tonight is about to be another intriguing night because we are giving, tonight's episode a bit of a twist. We're not doing the regular marital problems and all that, but I think one or the other, there's some marital, something in there. But the focus of tonight's story is on a young woman who has decided that marriage, motherhood, never. What is her reason? Let's take a listen to her.
Keep my name. I always say I give thanks to pomade a lot because some of the scars that have left, leaving a good skin, but I still remember. I used to pray every night. I know a lot of people will say your parents' destiny doesn't determine your destiny, but situations put us in some ways. We tend to do what the world gives us. I should be happy in a way because at least I found out that my dad wasn't poor, he was rich. But I never enjoyed his resources or his work because everything was taken away from my mom when he died. And we the nurse, normally or mostly, or even say currently, when you die, and we don't know the cause of your death, we have to go and ask. The reason why you died, was it because someone killed you or it was a natural death? And when asked, it was found out that my dad was killed by his friend. So my dad was actually rich here. He had a lot of things. I learned he even owns a very big market in Accra here, and I don't even know where it is. And I don't even know who's enjoying the money. He had pieces and very big plots of land that he had. I mean, he had a whole lot, but we got nothing. My mom actually had to run away with me because they said if she doesn't take me away, it's either I die or she has to remarry his brother before we get any inheritance that belongs to my dad. And she knowing very well, which was the first time they gave me a battery to take. And I survived. So she had to run away because she wouldn't stay and marry before she gets the property. And what assurance is there that if she remarries from that same family, there will be an inheritance? He was saying my mom swore not to get close to animal. So as at now, she has no man in her life. The reason I don't want to get married and have kids is because I felt I wasn't wanted in the first place. Because if both families do not agree on the marriage, I came in and then there was the whole struggle of coming back because of our kids. We have to come together. And so I felt I wasn't wanted in the first place.
Okay. It's pretty heavy listening to a young lady narrate her life, her entire life. Well, she's in studio with us, by the way. And in between times, when there's the need for a question to be asked, we will ask her. But her identity is concealed. For that, there's that surety. My panel is here. I have seated with me this evening. I know I'm a bit emotional, that's why I'm talking a bit down, because this is pretty heavy. I have seated with me this evening Dr. Twumasi Ankrah. She's the CEO of Chartma Herbal Health Center. She's also a Korean hand therapist. Good evening.
Yes.
Doc, how are you?
I'm fine.
I know the what we just listened to is a lot to take in.
Definitely.
Yeah, so we will dissect it one after the other. And also seated to her left, Reverend is no stranger to us at all. Reverend Daniel Annan. He is the resident pastor of Universal Gospel Center located in Tama, Community 23. Good evening, Reverend.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm good.
All right. So I want to take your first thoughts on this. What was it that was running through your heads? What, just your initial thoughts on this matter. Come to Dr. Charity after.
The unfairness of the world.
Okay.
It's like a story. And her story is many stories that are untold, that are hidden in places that they do not have voices to speak about.
Yeah.
I like her confidence.
Yeah.
I like her boldness. I like her assertiveness. I watch even her lines and presentation. She knows she has come to a certain realization and conclusion.
Yeah.
And that conclusion is that life is unfair.
Yeah.
And life has not treated her well, one from society, one from family, secondly from family, third from people who she's supposed to expect love, affection, and they abused. So in her worldview, she saw that what I've told do I have? Most people in such categories enter into 3 dimensions. Either the person breaks down, or 2, they fall victims to every other vices in the society. You know, the vices that people get into. They are, when you are in such a situation, you are easily prone to that. And 3, if you are not careful, she will also replicate what she is going through in other people's life because she lived it.
Yeah.
So her story is an untold story, unscripted story of a lot of people who are going through and what they think that life is unfair and they live it till they die. But there is hope. I see so much hope. The fact that she came out to speak about it and the fact that there are remedies to come out of it gives you a perfect picture that it used to be this vase which was dirty. But we can change that vase and clean it up and get a very beautiful vase that people can drink out of it. There's hope.
There's definitely hope for our young lady. Again, she's in studio with us, so we'll be talking to her intermittently in the course of the show. I want you to be highly interactive with us on our social media platforms. On Facebook, we are live at Joy Prime TV. Our WhatsApp number is 055-157-5757. Dr. Charity.
I'm short for words, honestly. My tears, my eyes are filled with a lot of tears. You know, because people are supposed to grow in love. So when you are growing up, you expect that you experience a lot of love from your parents, from family, But if you look at her story, if you listen to it, it means that she hasn't experienced love anywhere.
No.
You know. Now, such a person will not be easy for her to equally give love. Because what you experience is what you give out. So if you have not experienced it,
how can you give it?
How can you give it if you have not? But just like Rev said, there is hope.
Okay.
You know, there is hope in the sense that she's been able to witness something. So the tendency of changing what I witness into something positive is very high. Because if I witness A, B, C, D, and I did not enjoy it, then the possibility that I can turn what I witness into something beautiful so that the other people that I will be connected to will not face the same thing that I face is high. So there is hope. There's a lot of lessons to be learned by herself. And then the only thing is if she treats people the same way, it means that she did not learn anything from the pain. But once she felt the pain, I'm not sure she would want to give that same pain out to another person. So the tendency of her deciding that, okay, I have gone through A, B, C, D, it wasn't pleasant, but once I have come out to talk about it, in my next line of life, I want to find joy. I want to find peace. I want to experience love. Then she'll be able to give out. Even though she has not experienced. Perception can be changed. Emotions can be changed. Mentally, she can be changed. And then I'm sure something good will definitely come out of it.
So I want us to dissect the story one after the other. The point where I want us to kickstart from is where she believes that she was the problem. She believes she wasn't wanted. She wasn't needed. I don't know if it's still the same, that she still feels that she is not wanted, she is not needed, but it has formed an ideology in her mind that it is because of her that so happened. I don't know. Are you okay if I ask you your first question? First of all, how old are you? You are 21.
Yes.
So she's only 21 years. Do you still feel like you are the problem?
Yes.
You still feel that you are the problem?
Yes.
But is she still staying with her mother
You're still staying with your mother?
and the supposed father?
No.
No.
Her mother is single now.
Is single now. Okay.
Do you go to church? Or are you in any faith?
Yes, I go to church.
You go to church. This is very important because, you see, when people are forming belief systems, what could intercept whatever is going on is the faith.
Okay.
So that's why I was asking whether
she goes
to church, because your belief system forms an opinion about what you do. Everyone.
Okay.
You are what you believe.
Right.
So when the church plays the role of love, of care, of affection, of seeing that she belongs, then you will be comparing the notes of what is going on at home and in church.
Yeah.
So when people come to that situation, there should be a safety net for them in order to distort the negative thinkings about what they believe, because they are experiencing something at home.
Yeah.
That she thinks that she was not wanted.
Yes.
Because the father and the mother were not properly married.
Yeah.
And in some jurisdictions, in some cultures, it's a problem. It's really a problem. And just after that, the father died.
Yes.
What does it mean? Maybe they will say, because the marriage was not well contracted, it resulted in the father's death. When they consulted, they said the father died because of a friend.
A friend.
A friend.
Poisoned him, right? Is that it?
A friend.
Okay.
Is that not it?
Yes.
Yes. So it means, because of you, if you have not even got, if your mother have not even gotten pregnant, maybe this wouldn't have even happened. So you, that child, the mother who has never experienced any affection of having a man behind me and giving birth, think that if I had not given birth to this child, I wouldn't have gone through this hustle. So in their conversations and what they say and in their practice, it makes it look like you have become our problem. So when you live with it, then you begin to also accept that I am the problem.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the consequences afterwards prove to that assertion that you are the problem. When people go through things for repeated time, they begin to accept that as their worldview. Because with the way you see things, form an opinion, and it becomes your worldview, and you live it. When you live it for a time, it becomes a character, becomes a habit, then you think that, this is how it is. But you see, I was so much interested in the faith system because every time, in every situation, whether in any country, whether there is war, whether there is famine, whatever it is, church has always remained the safety net.
Okay.
For instance, the genocide that happened in Rwanda, the church was the safety net.
Yeah.
Even this COVID that came, the church was the safety net. So church is supposed, or faith is supposed to profess love and also act love. So in this case, when you are going through such situations and you are not having that you expect from them, then we have to shift to the faith system so that it can provide. But her assertion is not too wrong because she lived it, that I'm a problem. But you are not a problem. You are a wonderful child.
Yeah, you are.
I'm telling you, you are. If I look at what you said, one, you are brilliant. I didn't find you repeating yourself so much. So,
Yeah.
yes, if somebody is repeating himself, then the person is not sure. You didn't repeat yourself. You knew what you were saying. At a certain point in time, I checked the breast of what he's saying. She knows when to pause.
Yeah.
And when to be very emotional.
Yeah.
You are brilliant. You are intelligent. You are somebody who have everything that could make a good woman. One thing I have known in life, that challenges do not break us, but they make us. Because in any situation that you're going through, whatever you want to see that something is worth it, apply pressure. If you apply pressure, you will know that whether it's good or bad. The pressure was applied on you innocently, very young, very naive, but you survived. Your greatest story today that I've heard is your scars.
Yeah.
Your scars. Let these scars that you bear always remind you where you are coming from, but you survived. So you are a survivor. There's nothing that can bring you down. Nobody on this earth can bring you down because you carried the scars and you said, thanks be to powder, that you covered the scars with the powder.
Yeah.
So what do I mean? Life treated you cruelly. Family treated you cruelly. Society did not accept you, but you accepted yourself. You accepted a certain faith, and I like that. The only thing that there are distortions that will make it correct. You can build your own world and your story and your book to be written. And what is it? You flip the past pages and open a new page. That what do you want life to be? You write it down and live it. That is you. You are a legacy. You are a good story. You are a story that you are telling about so many people who have suffered abuses in homes, from parents, from friends, from family members, who they are not able to voice it out. You are their idol right now. So, irrespective of the challenges that you have said, you have talked about, your greatest story I bear today is your scars. And let this scars that you live, that are on you, always remind you, you are a survivor.
Oh, Reverend. That was very sweet. That was very sweet. And indeed, that's what it is. It is true. It's the truth. I'm even emotional. If our viewers could see her, she's emotional in the studio as well. And please, can I get tissue?
It's so painful when you have your father was rich and you have children.
Definitely. Esiedua, you see, she's never a mistake.
No.
She's never a mistake. You're never the problem. In fact, you can't be the problem. I think about either Saturday or something, I was talking to one of my workers and I was telling him that every child is born for a purpose. You know, there's a purpose that child has to come and fulfill. Whatever it is, God will use a vessel to bring that child to life.
Yeah.
So that child can come through rape, through prostitution, through whatever.
Yeah.
But you see, if a child is a gift from God and he gives it to whoever he willeth, it means that you can't even ask God that, farmer me. He will give it to those he wants to give it. Yeah. Now, all these children who come on earth has some purpose to fulfill on earth. She equally has a purpose to fulfill. She does. She came through a certain vessel because she has to come. Yeah. And that is why God allowed her to come. Now, the reason why she was able to survive everything that she has survived is because of the purpose she has. She would have been dead by now. But if she's still alive, that alone should tell her that I have a purpose to achieve. There is something in me that people need to hear. There is something in me that I can do to change the world.
Right.
And that is why she went through everything that she went through, survived it, and did not die. So her being alive alone is to fulfill a purpose. And one of the purposes is why we are sitting here tonight.
Yeah, for her to share her story.
Discussing, to share her story, so that people will learn from it. People will know that, you see, I was listening to her and a lot of things was just dropping into my spirit. You know, it gives a lot of lessons out there. Like the mother who has met another man who wants to get married to him, to her, you know. Now, it tells that when you have a child and you are going into a marriage, you have to watch carefully before you enter. So if you have a child and you are going into the marriage, it means that the first thing that you should look out for, that the man loves my child. That the woman loves my child before I get into it, so that you don't end up losing your child in the name of marriage.
Dr. Charity, please hold on with that. I want to ask her some questions, some more questions in relation to that in particular. Your relationship with your stepfather at that time. Was it that you were doing certain things wrong? What was it exactly that he did not like about you?
I don't know, but it seems he hated the whole me. I can't explain what exactly I did to him. And I, per se, actually didn't like him in the first place. So I continuously told my mom that I never liked the man, but all she says is, Usa and wasa obekasa, Usa and wasa obekasa. But I was actually expressing my feelings to her that I didn't like the man. And eventually it showed. The man ran away with her money. And I was happy.
The man ran away with her money?
Yes.
How long were they married for?
They were not married.
Oh,
and Penache. So how long did they stay together?
I came to meet them. But my younger sister is now 14. So it should be roughly maybe 3 years or
3-4 years thereabout.
Does he care for your younger sisters?
He barely shows up.
Okay, but they are his children.
Only one.
Only one, it is okay.
But he has other children and other wives.
Hey.
Okay, but the one that is his child with your mother, does he take care of that child?
We barely see him.
You barely see him. Okay.
So like Doc, you said.
Yeah.
You
see, you know the reason why I'm saying this. I had a son before I got married to my husband.
Okay.
Yes. So, you know, yesterday when you shared the story with me, I was like, this is like part of me.
Okay.
You know, I had a son before I got married to my husband. And when I had the son, the father said he was not responsible until no, he didn't accept the pregnancy and all that, you know. I'm sure it's another time we'll share that story. And then when other men started seeing me, you know, one person was like, give your son to your mother and then let's get married. I looked at him, I said, you are not ready for me. Go your way, because you see, love me, love my dog. I'm not going to leave my child and follow you. And I'm not... My son is now 26. He'll be 26 next month.
How old was he before you got married?
I got married when my son was 3 years old.
Okay.
To my husband when he was 3 years.
So you didn't need to divorce your son?
So
no, I know what I'm
because
saying.
You see, at that younger age, they were like, oh, Fanama Mame, and I was like, no. You know, so all the men who were coming were like, I want to stay with you alone without your child,
son,
you know, without your son.
Yeah.
So you have to live with me alone, alone, you know. And so I was pushing all of them away because I will not leave my son for anybody. So I decided that it's either I stay single with my son or no marriage at all. Because if I want to get into marriage, then the man should be ready to accept my son equally and accept me. Now, I was looking for a man who will love my son more than he even loves me. Because once my son is loved, automatically I'll have peace.
Yeah.
You know, so this is what I was looking for. And when my husband came around, the main reason why I married him was that he loved my son. And that was enough for me. I wasn't looking at whether he has money, what he has, but once he loves my son, I know that I was okay. You know, I'm good because Odo Abofrano. So you see, this is a lesson to single parents, both men and women out there who are singles, who have children and want to enter into marriage or want to have relationships. You have to look at whether that child you have will be accepted by the next person who wants to be in a relationship with you, or they just want to have something to do with you. You know, when the bottom line is just me and you sleeping on the bed and doing all the acrobatics and your son or your child is not needed, then it's a big question mark. And this is why we would have something like that. And you see, as the whole thing is a lot of mix-up. A lot of things are going on in her mind, you know, because I watch my mother being abused, myself going through abuse, you know. So what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I have gone through all these things.
Yeah.
And I feel that I'm not worth it. I feel I can't. But you see, as Bible says, it, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So the first question is, who do you think you are?
Yeah.
You know, do you think you're a mistake? No.
Yeah.
Do you think you can't do it? No. You see, these are some of the things that should start getting into her. No, I am born for a purpose. That's the first thing. I like her confidence level because a lot of people are going through series of problems like this and they cannot face cameras. They can't come out to share it.
Yeah.
They are coiled within, and then they have a lot of suicidal thoughts, and they feel like, let me end it because it's not worth it, you know. But for her to be able to survive and stay up till now, and even gathering the courage to come share her story, that alone should let her know that there's something in her that the world needs. There's something in her that which I'm sure her story is going to change a lot of lives out there.
Yeah.
So that alone should give her
That
enough
encouragement,
joy, that encourage that, hey, I went to Joy Prime, I shared my story, and a lot of lives are being changed out there. And that alone should give you that energy to forge ahead and know that, hey, I can do it. I can make it. I am important. You see, when it comes to things that we say to ourselves, sometimes people might not be able to even tell us ourselves, but we have to say it to ourselves. You know, when I was growing, I had a lot of challenges. At a point in time, I started talking to myself. Because if you look at the challenges, if you are not careful, you might not be able to make life. So once in a while, I stand in the mirror and I talk to myself, Equia, you can do it. Equia, you are beautiful. Equia, regardless of what is happening. See, the highest education my mother gave me was SHS.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't know the color of a university room. You don't know what it looks like. You don't know how it feels like. Okay? So you have to take the bull by the horn.
Yeah.
And I kept telling myself that I will make it. I will get there. You know, so when it comes to encouragement, Bible says that David encouraged himself in the Lord. Sometimes we need people to encourage us. Yes, it's true. But most of the times, the best encouragement will come from within. When I know that, hey, I am not a mistake. No. I am worth it. I am worthy. I am important. I can change lives.
Okay.
I can make it.
Okay.
These are some of the things I want her to start telling herself. When she starts telling herself this, when we add hours, trust me, it will just go. But
You can change things.
if we tell her and she keeps seeing herself that I'm a mistake, it will not. But if she herself begin to tell herself that, hey, I am not a mistake, yes, I went through all that. I'm a survivor. Once I did not die of whatever I went through, it means that there's something good out there.
Okay.
There's something that I can do.
Right.
If she begins to tell herself this, whatever we are going to add to it, trust me, it will change her world by tomorrow. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is still Let's Talk, and I'm here with Dr. Twumasi Ankrah and Reverend Daniel Annan. We have a young lady, a 21-year-old lady in studio with us tonight, where she's sharing her story. She has decided never to be married. She has decided never to have children. And the reason for her decision is based off of the fact that her mother has been through a lot. And she personally has been through a lot, to the point where she thought that she was the reason for her mother's unhappiness when it comes to marriage and life in general. And she and her mother and father's inability of being together, she believed that she was the problem. This is Let's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. The question that I want to put, and she's still in studio, by the way. So please, viewers, hop onto our Facebook page. It is the number is 055-157-5757. Our WhatsApp page is also, our Facebook page is Joy Prime TV. You can get into the comment section and ask any questions that you would love to ask in relation to this. My darling, not to bash your mother in any way or anything, but we want to learn from your story, all right? So the point of where her stepfather was maltreating them, and most times her mother could not utter a word. She couldn't say anything. She couldn't react.
Defend.
She couldn't defend.
She couldn't fight.
Nothing. What was her reason for her inability of not to defend? She was scared that the man would beat her or what?
I'm sure that was her thoughts.
Not necessarily. When you go to the northern parts, if you have lived in the north, you understand the story very well. I told you sometime a story I told you. I saw a man. I was just standing by, not a hearsay. I was just standing by. And a guy was riding a bicycle. He hit a woman. And the woman fell. Instead of apologizing, he asked, why did you stand there for the bicycle to hit you? I said, whoa.
Okay, said, wow. It looks like they tend to look down on women.
Yes. Not all, but some. You see that this woman entered into a relationship by coincidental relationship, and it resulted in a child. The man died.
Yeah.
What is the perception about that woman?
Okay.
You see? So the woman was carrying a certain perception.
Okay.
Out of that, she will rush or in haste to marry.
Another, looking for peace and love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
there's looking for peace and love.
Because there's deficiency in that woman. So reasoning to enter into a relationship was an issue. Maybe her age also was counting. Then this man comes and professes love. And maybe initially it was signs
of love.
So thinking deep was not an issue. But fighting the stigma of society was the woman's issue. So once I've gotten somebody, by means it will end up in marriage. So when she started experiencing otherwise, she didn't have the confidence to say, this is a red flag. So,
yeah.
No. But society feels a bit mushu and bad luck. So now if I've gotten somebody, I have to prove that I'm not bad luck. So you see, when he was complaining, she didn't even empathize with her complaints. He said, he didn't empathize.
Yeah.
So the pain that the child was going through, even when she shows her the mark, but here is Akwada being beaten, being abused. Naturally, woman instinct or mother's instinct with
and then
So you comfort, even when you are not able to do anything, the first thing that a woman will do is empathize. You'll be okay, to be okay. Let's pray about it. I mean, something comforting will come.
Yeah, encouraging.
Yes. So this is what it is. You see, you have stories from different angles from tribe, from your dead father and what they could not even do for you, looking for you and giving a portion of your father's inheritance even to you. That is also there. You have a home that you were so much abused and your voice was not even listened to.
Yeah.
You have a mother who is also going through her own problems. He doesn't know how to deal with it and also neglect you. You have siblings who are also going through same. So it looks like smoke is everywhere around me. I smell, I feel it. But this is it. Once you have gone through all this and you have survived, there's a new chart course for you. First, please resolve in your life that you find something decent to do and live your life. Because sometimes poverty can lead you to do all kinds of things. So vouch in yourself, within your mind. Make sure to resolve that you find something that you'll be proud of. That this is my earnings. This is what I do. This is what I stand for. That's what Doctor was talking about. Define your purpose and live it. Because nobody should come into your life and think that they are helping you. The one who will come into your life will come as compliments, not helping you. But you must be independent self. You must be somebody who is independent of yourself. You are not somebody who has deficiencies. So you are complete. So find something to do. Number 2, hold on to your faith. What keeps us going and going and going is the inner strength that the scriptures or the Bible teaches us about faith and what God could do for us. 3, resolve in your life and in your mind that I will not behave unsimilarly or act otherwise, that I'll be the story of my past.
Definitely.
But rather, turn that negative to be a positive person. Whatever you have lived, turn it to be a positive thing. 4, never in your life should you have a mind of retaliation. Because anytime such things goes on and you have retaliative thinking, you don't live your life, you focus on others. Instead of channeling your energy to do what will be best for you, you'll be channeling your energy to do something that is not you. Don't retaliate. Number 5, always be grateful for what little successes you are able to achieve. Celebrate it if it's possible. Love yourself. Look at yourself. Can you rise? Let me see.
Aww.
So beautiful.
Such a beautiful lady.
Look at her. Awesome.
She is.
Fine legs.
She's very beautiful. Yeah.
Fine legs.
Yeah.
So you are bold, you are beautiful, you are complete.
Yeah.
So live this. Number 6, don't allow men. They will be coming to you. Some are hunting dogs. Some are houseflies.
That's a question I even want to ask.
They are hunting dogs. They are houseflies. You see, when a woman is going through these things, you are vulnerable.
Very.
Very vulnerable.
Very.
So anybody who comes into your life sympathizing seems to be a savior. So if you are not
that is what the mother went through.
Yes, that's what the mother went through.
Yeah.
So anybody who comes into your life at that particular moment,
you feel the person is coming to help you and take your burden away. You know, you see, when you have a child, okay, and you are going into any relationship, you feel that that person is coming to take a certain part of your burden away. Into, like Reverend is saying, you are vulnerable. Perhaps maybe the mother we had a shelter over her head.
Yeah.
You know, into be another man or baby obetimi kurada.
Can I ask you a question? What was the man living with you in your mother's place? So the place you were living
it was for my mother.
It was
for your mother.
So he came for Salome, okay.
So you see the story?
But you see, this is a woman. You see, I am seeing a woman, the mother as a woman who has never experienced love. And see, how old was your mother when she gave birth to you?
Was in her early 20s.
Early 20s. Inti mama ni kura no so. You get it.
Immature.
Now, when you immatured, when you are that young, you don't even understand what love is. Okay? And then there's a woman who hasn't experienced love, and somebody came and, I love you. You know, and then like Reverend was saying, initially, he would do a lot of things that will make you feel that it's true that he loves you. Okay? Something to get your attention. Something for you to open your legs.
Yeah.
And you see, around that time, during that age, you see love as something that is beautiful. That is what you see because you haven't experienced it. You feel like, oh, okay, everybody's talking about love. Probably she even had friends who were like, oh, you need a man, you need a man. You know, sometimes we have friends like that who will be like, oh, here be mama na boa. You know, and the possibility that made the mother end up in that relationship is very high. Now, the question is, this is a woman who had somebody that died. Family members did not stand for her.
Yeah.
Took everything that belonged to the dead husband from her. You know,
and even the point of if you want to claim any property belonging to, you know, your child's father, you have to marry
his
brother.
You know, so this is a woman who didn't have anybody to stand for her, to speak for her. So if she entered into a relationship where one, the man might have beaten her before they brought her to him. Mm-hmm. Okay, inti mekasa obebome. Mm-hmm. So if he's even abusing my child and I get into the picture, I'll equally collect. So let me just zip it and watch him. Okay? So this is a woman who equally didn't have a voice as to who to talk to or who to run to. So she had to be there.
Yeah.
You get it.
And just endure with her child. Whatever
was serving, you know, on her table. You get it. So the mother is equally a victim.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Who didn't have anything to do as at that time.
Okay.
And you see, this time around, how many people are there when you have problems where you can run to and talk to them? And then they'll be willing to help. Perhaps she was looking for help, but help did not come.
But Charity, I want you to hold that thought. Reverend unfortunately has to leave us. So, Rev, before you go, I want you to please tell our 21-year-old, beautiful year-old.
She's a beautiful,
lady.
She's just
please
beautiful.
Tell her something.
So you are beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let life define your beauty.
Yeah.
Not your hatred. Let life define the beauty, the smile that you just gave to us. Take a very good picture of yourself, look into that picture, and see a better future about what has happened. And again, you see, life is a journey, and it's never smooth.
Yeah.
Very rough. But we always remember, it's people who have tenacity who climbs to the top of the mountain. And thank be to God, you are halfway through. So whatever we are saying right now is to help you build your capacity so that you climb to the top. One day when you stand, it will not be your voice. Your life will be a story of success. Be that story and make Joy Prime, make us proud. Make me proud.
Make us proud.
Make us proud.
Yeah.
That one day we'll be sitting somewhere clapping for you that you arrived.
Yes.
You got there. You have your family and with your kids and saying, mommy around you, playing around you, loving them and sharing that love that you could not have with them. Then we will see that story and build an album with you and say, yes, this is how far.
Yes, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Let's Talk. It's not over yet. We are turning around shortly. When we come back, we'll continue talking with our 21-year-old lady. Dr. Charity Twumasi Ankrah is going to still be here, but unfortunately, Reverend would have to take leave of us. But you get to join in the conversation where we get to open the phone lines and read some WhatsApp messages as well. So don't go away. We'll be right back. although Let's Talk Tonight started very emotional, we are heading on somewhere. We are moving on to something beautiful in relation to the life of this 21-year-old that we have in studio with us tonight. Well, a number of you have sent in messages. Maybe some of you have questions or experiences. Let's hop on WhatsApp and let's see what we have. So the number is 055-157-5757. But you can also go on our Facebook page. It is Joy Prime TV. Okay, let's see what we have. Good evening, the Golden Girl. You're looking so fabulous. Thank you, my darling. Women are really going through a lot in their marriages. My neighbor beats his wife every day in their room and even outside while their 1-year-old son is at her back.
Jesus.
Bye. Genuine love still exists, but really difficult to find. Society will pressure you into terrible marriages. How on earth can someone ask you when are you marrying? Is marriage by force? If you ask me when I'm marrying, I also ask you, when are you dying? Because your mates are also dying. I love the show. Kudos to you, Esiedua, and your panelists. I'm Anita inside Kumasi. Anita, thank you so much for this beautiful message. Hello, Esiedua. Good evening. Please help me out. Been with this guy for almost 3 years now. Even though we sometimes fight, quarrel, we always settle it and move forward. To the shocking of my life, one day my guy visited me. He was watching videos on his phone and he slept off. Yeah. At the moment, something told me to pick his phone for the first time and read through it. Something also told me to stop. We like that something. I took the phone and went to his WhatsApp messages. Oh my God. And it was hell. The innocent guy I thought I had was busy asking over 15 ladies out. Can you imagine one of them receiving a Muslim begging her for them to come together again? Even though he's a Christian, and also promising to give her 300 Ghana CD monthly allowance with a new phone. Hey, so many ladies. I woke him up and gave him a hot slap.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey. Gave him a hot slap and told him I'm done. The next day, he called my mom pleading, asking her to talk to me on his behalf. But I ignored everything. I called his sisters and informed them. They called me back and pleaded and told me he said he's sorry and promised not to do that again, that he's going to learn from this. He's been calling me countless times. I swore the first day never to be with him again. Esiedua, I want you and your panel to talk to me. Should I forgive him or ignore?
Oh, geez.
No, this one, honey, you already know your answer.
It's no.
It's a big fat no.
No.
Okay?
No.
Nah.
It's a no.
We are not doing that in this town. No. Let's move on. Good evening, Esiedua and your panelists. In fact, it's a sad story and experience she has passed through. Changes occur when you make up your mind into a new life. No matter how life treats you, you need to analyze things and give love chance, because we all have individual differences, and never underestimate yourself. Please don't make life defeat you, but rather defeat life so you can be happy and enjoy life. Abu Techiman, my darling, this one is for you. Okay. Let's take someone. Good evening, Esiedua. I don't even know what to say. I'm so emotional right now. But little sis, you didn't have to go through that, but you did. Please just take it as a reason to fulfill a purpose. The pains must be overwhelming. I can only imagine, but let it not push you into something you're not. You've done so well coming this far. After everything you've been through, don't let the devil win. Pray to God for help to let go of the past. If possible, allow Reverend Daniel and Counsellor guide you even after the show. Yes, very important. I only know them from this show, but I see how they genuinely want to help people whose story are shared here. I pray God gives you the strength to let go, move on, and give marriage a chance if possible. Mami Yabo, you are spot on this one. Thank you very much. Exactly my story. After having honored and revered our mom since her dad divorced her, she has ignored our opinions and gotten married to a man who is always bad-mouthing us to her, our relatives and friends, and has turned all of them against us. This man has made our mom so angry at us that at times she runs curses on us, all because we were trying to point the man's weaknesses to her before she got married to the man. Please, I would like to know if our mom's curses would work in our lives or not in this case. Don't worry. Yeah, I believe you're good. I don't think you should even believe that the curse would work. Because you are acting from a good place. You are acting, your actions are from a good place. Let's move on. This case looks like what I and my siblings went through. My mom got married again thinking she would get help, but but it turned something else. But in all, I stood for myself, prayed, and allowed God to lead, and by God's grace, all those thoughts I was having vanished. Okay, so it vanished. Great. Good evening, beautiful Esierua and my panel. I am Khadija from Tamale. I think they had her mistakenly, and that is why my husband's son is going through this same situation, and he's still a teen. He just got to senior high school, and the boy is going through a lot. His mother left him to his grandmother to take care of. My husband doesn't want the boy, but the family elders insisted he takes custody of him, and now the boy is here, and he's staying with different people, and which I think is the father's fault. He even finds it hard to talk to his father. We got married almost 2 years now, and it's just last year, October, that I got to know from someone that he had a son. And when I asked him, he said he's not part of his life, and he's not important. That's why he didn't tell me about him. I said to myself, what? Your own son? The boy reached out to me, and we started talking for some time now. He said his mother is married somewhere else, and he usually finds it hard to reach her. I sometimes get him provisions at school and some money. He can't come to our house or call because his dad wants him not to ever get close to his family. And he fears the father a lot. And so I feel the boy, I have a son now, and sometimes I think, how could I abandon my child to a man who doesn't want him? Just how? I love it when this boy calls me mom with a fear in that trembling voice. A lot is happening in the lives of some young ones. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Dr. Charity. Yeah. It's a lot, and our dear lady has been through a lot. But like I said, we started very emotional, but I like where it's going.
Yeah.
Dr. Charity, before you come in, I want to ask our dear lady what's going through your head now. Yes, after listening to Reverend Daniel, after listening to Dr. Charity, after seeing proof of the fact that you are not the only person who has been through a situation like that. There are people who have gone through similar and even worse and are still going through it. What is going through your mind?
I have to embrace myself.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
And just allow what is happening to happen.
Okay.
Not turning back to the past and then just moving on.
Okay. You just have to move on.
Yeah.
And you believe you can do that? You believe you can?
Yes.
She can.
Okay.
Yeah, she can. You see, so that's what I was talking about. The best encouragement comes from you, from within, from yourself.
Yeah.
You know, when you tell yourself that, hey, I'm not a mistake, I can do it, I can go on. Bibian say, you know, you know, these are some of the things that happens sometimes. Before something get better, it has to go through fire. It has to go through, you know, changes and all that. And then the outcome is always beautiful. We see gold and we are happy. The gold is beautiful, but it goes through a process, you know, before it comes out and then it becomes beautiful. So this is equally a process that she's going through, that she's going to come out beautiful, okay? She's never a mistake. Whatever she went through is because she can go through. That is why she was able to go through.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, sometimes when we are going through things, we ask ourselves a lot of things and we say a lot of things and we blame people. But you see, anything you are going through, if you are able to go through, it means that you have the strength to go through. And that's why you've been able to go through.
Okay.
And when you come out of it, you are going to come out victorious. So you see, if you look at the messages you read, there are a lot untold stories.
A lot.
And you see, I'm sure people are able to come out to say this because they are hearing her story.
Yes.
And that is why, so her story has actually opened doors for other people to come out to share theirs. So you know that, okay, I'm not the only person who is going through this. People have gone through the line.
Yeah.
So if I am still alive, you see, when you are alive, it means that there's a lot of hope. If you are dead, then that's another thing. But once you are still alive, there is hope. When there is life, there is hope.
Okay.
You can move on. You see, changing the perception about how you feel about something, how you see things, depends on you. So you can change how you see life. Mm-hmm. You can change how you feel. Mm-hmm. You are the only person who is responsible for everything that you feel, everything that you see. Mm-hmm. So if you feel that, okay, I am nobody, that is your feeling.
Okay.
You see, it will not affect the next person, it affects you. If you see that I am a mistake, it doesn't affect the next person, it affects you.
Right.
So you have to begin to see yourself that, hey, I am not a mistake. I am perfect. I can make it. You see, I was even asking you when we were on break that, is she working?
Yeah.
You know, so if you are working, then you know that at least you earn something.
Something, yeah.
You get it. Now, what can you do with all the things that you have experienced? What can you do to make your mother happy? So your mother's happiness depends on what you have gone through to change how she saw life herself so that you yourself can equally change. Now, if you...
Please hold on.
Yeah.
Let me announce this. Viewers, we are pressed for time, so I'm going to open the phone lines, all right? And I'm going to give an opportunity... Oh, we already have our first caller. I didn't have to announce it. Oh, you just went off. Please call back into the show. So the phone number is on your screen. Please pick it up and call into the show. I'm just giving an opportunity to one or two callers, and then, you know, yeah. Do we have somebody on? Okay. So I can hear you ringing. We're already about to have somebody on. So Dr. Char.
So you see, so whatever your mother went through, you have an opportunity to change it, to make your mother happy and to make yourself happy. If you have the opportunity to get into marriage, you still have an opportunity.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
to
Dr.
change.
Charity, we have our first caller. Hi, good evening. Hello. Hi, good evening.
I'm calling from...
Okay, you're calling from home. Kindly talk to us.
Okay. This story is something else. I have a friend right now going through this thing.
Okay.
It's like for her, because of her mother's experience, she decided not to ever marry. But along the line, she got married to a man that she thought would be different from her father. But unfortunately, the husband is behaving worse than the father.
Oh.
And every day, like crying, she has been ever married. And it's like, she is in pain, she is sick, but the man doesn't care. Meanwhile, the man rather is my friend. I can't talk to him because he didn't bring any issues to me.
To you, yeah.
So it's the lady that is coming to me.
Oh.
And even initially, he doesn't want the lady to even come close to me.
Wow.
But so we have to hide some days to talk. It's like he doesn't even want the family around the lady.
And is the lady still in the marriage?
The kids go to the the lady's side at all.
They are still married.
Yes, they are married.
What is she doing there?
Wedding far.
What is she doing there?
But it's like the man is frustrating the lady.
She should move
And
out.
always you see that she is fed up. She wants out.
What is stopping her? What is stopping her from going out? What?
I don't know.
Monko tamu free.
And I can't advise her to leave.
You're advising her to leave?
No, I can't advise her to leave.
Why can't you?
No.
What is that? No, mommy. Advise her to leave. In fact, give my number to her. She has to leave.
You know, at this point, hold on. Let the producer speak with you in the back, okay? Dr. Charity would love to speak with you. Is that fine? Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Ooh.
You see, a lot of women are going through abuse and all that. They look at society, what society will say, okay? If I leave my marriage, society will say, you've left marriage and this and that and that. So sometimes they prefer to be there to die.
And also, when they believe that their entire livelihood
revolves around
the marriage, revolves around
not
the
even
man.
Not even marriage, it revolves around the man.
Exactly, around the man.
It should never be like that. It should never be like that. You see, this is why I keep telling young people that, hey, build yourself. There's something we call self-care. Build yourself,
yes.
Care for yourself, love yourself before you look for love from somebody else.
Yeah.
No, if you love yourself, you care about yourself and everything. When somebody else is not giving you anyhow, that is when you begin to look for love from people if you don't love yourself. But you have to love yourself, cherish yourself. You have to feel proud about yourself, feel good about yourself. I mean, everything should be you.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, when it's you and you don't want to, once I love myself, I wouldn't want anything to happen to myself.
Yeah.
So you can't take me through abuse because I love myself.
Yeah.
But if I don't love myself enough, then I would allow myself to go through abuse because I don't love myself. So most women who are going through abuse, it is not like the man doesn't love them. They don't love themselves. It is not from the man.
That's how come you're allowing yourself to go through what
That's
you
why you
have to learn to love yourself. Know
cherish
yourself. Cherish yourself.
Appreciate yourself.
Yes.
Then that is the only time somebody else will appreciate you. So most women who are going through abuse feel they don't love themselves, and that's why they are still. And some are there because of my child, because of my children. Trust me, if you die, you will leave these children behind.
And also the thought of maybe they're coming from a broken home.
And so they don't
want their children to also grow up in a broken home. And so whatever may be going wrong,
but you see, you're
holding on to it.
You see, you're already broken. If you are in an abusive marriage, you're already broken. So that child is already in a broken home. If you are in an abused marriage and the man is beating you there in that home, it's already a broken home. It's not a peaceful place. So those children that you feel that you want to even keep them there because you don't want to go out, what are you giving them? You are not giving them enough peace if you can't go out there to find peace.
Okay. Dr. Charity, our time is up. I know, right?
Yeah, I know.
Please give her final.
So my beautiful lady, you are beautiful. You are not a mistake.
Yeah.
There is something good in you.
Yeah.
Okay? I know that your scars has taught you a lot of lessons. It has taught you how to care for yourself. It's because you care for yourself enough. That is why you came out to talk. If you don't care about yourself, you wouldn't have come out to talk. So coming out to talk means that you care. It means that you have love in there, and it must be experienced. Now, marriage is good. Don't see it as something that is bad. Marriage is good. The only thing that I would advise is that take your time before, if you have to enter, you do. Childbirth or motherhood is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You are a woman.
Yeah.
And so it's a beautiful thing. I'm not sure that if you have a child, you would allow your children to go through any of the things you went through. So whatever you have gone through should be a lesson that I am going to learn from it to give my child a beautiful life.
Okay.
Whatever you have gone through is giving you that thought that if something is happening, I should be able to run. Okay? So it should give you the courage that I will not stay still if things are not going the way I want it to go. It should give you enough strength. It should give you enough joy. And trust me, I love you.
Aww.
I love you.
That's so
I love
beautiful.
you for coming out to share your story.
Yes.
I love you. I care about you. And you're going to be my best friend. You know, I don't have a daughter. I have only boys, 3 boys. So I'm sure you're going to be my daughter. Okay? I love you so
That
much.
is so
Right? I
beautiful.
love you.
And this is how we end today's edition of Let's Talk right here on Joy Prime Television. My guests have been Reverend Daniel Annan and Dr. Charity Twumasi Ankrah. We come your way again next week, Tuesday at 9 p.m. sharp. And to a beautiful lady, thank you so much for sharing your story. That was very bold of you. My name is Asiodua Akomia, and I want to thank Asantua Beauty Parlor for my hair. She's located in Kokomlemle. Thank you so much. And thank you to Roberta. Roberta is with us right here on Multimedia. She's a makeup artist for my beautiful makeup as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please have a wonderful night. Have a good night. And see you next week, Tuesday again at 9 p.m. sharp. Bye.